If you're watching this video, then you've probably heard of dropshipping and know how much money it can make you, but you ain't got a clue where to start. That was me at one point. But in this video, I'm going to take you through the steps that you need to know in order to start your own successful dropshipping store and earning a passive income. Wagwarn people, welcome back. For those of you who don't already know, my name is Benje. I'm a business owner and a third-year university student. Here, I aim to help others by sharing my own struggles, experiences, and advice. If you like what you're about to watch, I'd appreciate if you subscribe below, hit the like button, and left a comment. If you ever want to reach out to me, feel free to follow me over on Insta at benje.gs. Alright, boom. So today is all about how you can start your first ever dropshipping store from scratch and how you can start earning that passive bread. The type of dropshipping I'm going to be talking about today is the most basic form of dropshipping, and it's the way I would suggest anyone gets started and gets to know the basics. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 4 things you need to know in order to set up your first successful dropshipping store. But first of all, you're probably asking something like, yo Benji, what is dropshipping thing? Dropshipping is where you use a third-party supplier like AliExpress, and you find the product on here like say this 3-in-1 wireless charger for anywhere between £8 and £17. You then head over to an e-commerce platform like Shopify that allows you to create a website and take orders from people around the world. You're able to take the product, add value, and in the case of the 3-in-1 charger, sell it for upwards of £50. You advertise the product, and what happens is customers then come and buy the product off your website. This product is then purchased from your supplier's website and sent directly to your customer. You make a profit for simply adding value to and advertising the product. Obviously this is way easier said than done, and it will take you time to learn the skills, but once you've grasped the concepts, you'll be able to set up many different dropshipping stores that will all be bringing you in a passive income. The first and most obvious thing that you need to know and pay attention to is your product. If you pick a dead up product, then no one is ever going to buy from you and you're never going to make any money. You need to find products that tie into your advertising and your target audience. This is mainly through social media, and so you need to pick products that either solve someone's problems or have a uniqueness about them and a wow factor. You can also sell more niche products or products in areas people are passionate about, like the youths them or the pets. The key to starting your very first dropshipping store is to find a product that is already selling well and isn't too saturated. This is to allow you to learn the basics instead of trying to find the next big thing. You can easily find these products by taking notice of what things get advertised to you a lot on your social media, looking at websites that compile the top dropshipping products, or looking at the top sellers on AliExpress. A very big tip that I've learned is to stick to products that you or someone that you know would buy. This is so that you have a clear target audience in mind. The second thing you need to pay attention to is your website. Shopify has hundreds if not thousands of templates to make a clean, professional website in a few clicks. One of my favourite and most successful themes I've used is Debutify. It's also very simple to purchase a domain through Shopify, and also very easy to purchase one off a website like GoDaddy for as little as 99p and connect it to your Shopify store in a couple of clicks. .com domains are the best domains to purchase as people trust these the most, but it also depends on where you're marketing and aiming your product at, because if you've got a UK only store, then you only need a .co.uk domain. You've also got to decide what type of store your website will be, whether this be a general store where you sell a wide range of products, a niche store where you sell products in a certain sector, or a one product store where the name tells you all you need to know about it. I will personally say to stay away from general stores because these were good a few years ago but don't tend to convert very well now. Niche stores allow you to test out multiple products within one niche, let's say pets or children, and find which are the winning products that you can then turn into one product stores in the future. One product stores often have the best conversion rate, but it's harder to find a winning product as you're only able to test one product at a time. The third thing you need to understand is advertising. This is one of the most important things but also one of the hardest things to get right. Your advertisement is the first time a potential customer will come in contact with your product and your brand. It is the difference between them continuing to scroll or viewing your website. For beginners, the best way to create an ad is to source footage of your product off the internet, whether this be straight from AliExpress or from product reviews on YouTube. Edit it all together into a nice short video ad with some text and music. Bear in mind though, you do have to be careful with footage you find online as it could be copyrighted. However, if you do see a product that is selling well, you can then take it a step further and pay influencers to review your product. To mitigate copyright issues, what I and many others do is we ship the product to ourselves and film our own ads. You can also ship the product to someone off Fiverr and they can do this for you. By creating a whole advert from scratch, you're ultimately adding value to your product because you're not using the same stock footage that every other dropshipping store is using. The key to making a good ad is making the first few seconds grab someone's attention. The ad's got to make someone stop scrolling and want to see more or know more. The final thing that you need to acknowledge is marketing. Now if you've done the first 3 steps well, marketing shouldn't be too hard, but there are many ways to market your product, so I'm going to go over a couple of the most popular ones and some that I use. A completely free but more time consuming method is to build a social media presence of the brand organically. This has been very beneficial for companies like Pupsocks in the past, but it does take a long time to grow a loyal following who will purchase products. The next way is to find already established Instagram pages within your niche with a good following, but more importantly good engagement to post your advertisements. The price of this will vary from page to page, but you're making a one-time payment for a story or feed post. The next method of advertising, the one you should be aiming for, is Facebook ads. This is a lot more complex than the methods talked about previously, but you're able to target a much more specific audience, including people who regularly make impulse purchases online. You are easily able to scale up these Facebook ads to be able to make more money by creating things called Lookalike Audiences. This is where your advertisements will be shown to people with the same characteristics and buying habits as those who have previously purchased from your store. Other ways people choose to advertise are through Google ads, Snapchat ads, and even TikTok. I rarely use these types, but on a platform like TikTok, you're able to advertise a product where it doesn't even look like an ad and you have the chance of your video going viral. There are the 4 main things you need to know and understand in order to create your first successful dropshipping store. Dropshipping is by no means dead, and people will forever and always be making impulse purchases online. You just need to know how to take advantage of this. The key takeaway, however, is action. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't put this knowledge into action, then you're never going to make any guala. Start taking more calculated risks. Start see failure as a good thing and as an opportunity to improve and watch your net worth grow. If you want to take the money you've made from dropshipping and make it work for you, be sure to check out this video. Love to everyone who's watched this far, and we will see you again soon.